Yeah! Welcome to our second installment of Coach Talk for the 2017-2018 school year. I am your host, Ryan Candia. Catch Coach Talk each month on WVTV's Overtime. You can find us online by subscribing to the Warwick Valley television channel on YouTube. In addition to Overtime, you'll find Wildcat News, In the Valley, and Short Stack. Really quickly, I want to talk about the response to Overtime and In the Valley. When I do these shows, I show them to my family, I show them to my wife, and I've got a great response. They think it looks very professional. They can't believe it's a high school production from students in Warwick Valley Television Communications, and they're very impressed. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes of Coach Talk today. Joining me in studio are two members of the currently undefeated Warwick Valley Girls Varsity Basketball team, Emily Welling and Lauren Desrats. Guys, welcome to Coach Talk.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. Thank you for coming on. Question one is going to be for Emily. Emily, what initially got you involved in the sport of basketball?
Well, I've been playing basketball for a while now, probably since I was 5, because always in the driveway I would play with my brother and my mom. My mom played in high school, my brother played for a while, and so I've loved it from a very young age, and I just continued on, started with rec in 2nd or 3rd grade whenever it starts, and then CYO in 5th grade. Just loved it ever since.
You're a very good player.
Thank you.
You're all over the court, rebounding, stealing, very athletic. I'm super impressed. I've went to a couple of games and I've been noting that. Okay?
Thank you.
Good. Lauren, I know you love the sport of basketball.
Yes.
My question for you would be, what are the goals of the Lady Wildcat basketball team this season? Before we talk about that, I want to congratulate you on scoring your 1,000th point.
Thank you so much.
That was a great game against Red Hook.
Thank you.
And I was very impressed. Actually, let's talk about that moment. How did you feel during that moment? There's a lot of ceremony with that moment. Well deserved, by the way.
Thank you. It felt really amazing. I mean, I've always, since freshman year on varsity, I always, that was the goal for me. I always wanted to do that, but I never thought I actually would. And then when it actually happened and everyone made it, I just want to thank my team for making it such a special moment for me, and it was just awesome.
Yeah, well, you did, and you handled it very well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Moving forward, what are the goals for the rest of the season?
Well, like you said, we're undefeated now, so it would be amazing to stay undefeated, and then we want to win the section title. Of course, last year we lost by 1 point and it was devastating. So this year we want to come back and just win it.
I was at that game. It was a very close game.
Yes.
You guys played very well. The community, everybody showed up. Teachers, students, administrators, fans. It was a good time. I'm going to go to Emily. Back to Emily. There's a lot of great basketball players out there professionally in the college ranks. Do you have somebody you idolize or you really looked up to in the world of basketball?
I would have to say I idolize Maya Moore the most. She has been my favorite player probably since I was 5th grade. All throughout CYO and modified, I had number 23 because of her. I just think she's extremely athletic. She's a leader on the court, and that's just who and how I want to play.
Yeah. Lauren, quickly, do you have a favorite?
I like Skylar Diggins a lot. She's she has so much passion for the game, and I could tell she just loves every second of being on the court, and I just think she's awesome.
So you guys are really well versed in the women's game. That's good. Okay. Do you play any other sports outside of basketball? I guess this is to both of you. Lauren, what sports do you play outside of basketball?
I play soccer. I actually started playing soccer since I was before basketball, when I was 3 years old. Just my family has been a soccer family, and I've grown up playing soccer. And I mean, I've been on varsity since freshman year, so it's kind of been between soccer and basketball for me.
You guys had a great season.
Yes, we lost.
I see you once in a while at the Warwick rec fields, the concession stands. Yes.
Yes.
Emily, what other sports do you play?
I do track. So I do the pentathlon, which is high jump, long jump, shot put, and 800 and hurdles. And I've really come to love that too, surprisingly.
I can see you being very good at that, actually, from being a former track coach, because you're very athletic.
Thank you.
Good. Okay, let's talk about, you guys have the goals of winning the section, and you're very good scholar athletes. We'll go with Emily. You guys are both seniors. I remember having you in global honors. Freshman year, 3 years ago. What are your plans for after senior year of high school and graduation?
I definitely want to go to college. I'm not exactly sure where I want to go yet. I also want to play basketball. I've considered doing track as well, but haven't made up my mind yet. Right now, I would like to go to Suffolk University in Boston, right in downtown Boston, but I'm not sure where I'll end up for sure yet.
Nice. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Lauren, how about you? What are your plans after you graduate?
I'm most likely going to Mount St. Mary College in Newburgh to play basketball and study education. I want to be a special ed teacher for elementary school kids. But yeah, I'm going there playing basketball, and yeah.
Well, good. Well, good luck to you guys. Okay, let's
Thank
talk about
you.
the season a little bit. So I went to the Albany game. They came down here from Section 2. That was during the break. How did you guys feel during that game? Let's go to Emily. The game against Albany.
They were a very good team. They were extremely physical and just always rushing for the ball, and you don't always see that with every team. That's how we try to play. We try to just leave everything on the court.
Right.
But it was good to have a team outside of Section 9 because they play a little bit different sometimes.
Sure, yeah,
So
you want to play against different competition among the state. So tonight you guys got Port Jervis.
Yes.
Friday night you have Kingston.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a big one.
It's a big one. Let's talk about the Kingston game Friday night, which, by the way, is going to be broadcast by the communications department here at Warwick Valley High School. What are the expectations for Kingston? What do you expect to see during that game, Lauren?
They're a very strong team over the years. I mean, we beat them last year. The year before we beat them and then lost to them in the semi-final playoff game. But they're just always good competition for us. They're a strong team, all five. They have a deep bench. It's going to be a good game.
10 years ago at the Kate Walton Fieldhouse, which is the home of Kingston, we played them. We lost them in a semi. Great game. The Allen sisters were on that team. I think Shanae Bentley was on that team.
Yeah.
That team ended up losing to Minnesink, who was on that Minnesink team. What name am I going to bring up?
Stephanie Dulce.
Yeah, what a great. And I think the semi game was great. So, they're traditionally good. You guys have traditionally become a powerhouse as well. I want to wish you the best of luck the rest of the season. Let's hope
Thank
we get
you.
to that Section 9 title,
Yes.
like that, what your goal is. Thank you for coming on Coach Talk. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having
It's good
us.
having you guys
Thank
on. Remember to subscribe to the WVTV channel on YouTube and like us and follow us on Instagram. For Coach Talk on WVTV, this is Ryan Candia. See you next time.